What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another live stream of Out of Ore. We're back here on the Money Pit. Hopefully everybody's doing well. I just kind of got going again. I just fired up the wash plant and started moving some dirt. We're right where we left off last night in the last stream. So if you guys watched that, you guys didn't miss anything to this part. I just started clearing out some more land. I'm getting all this set up so we can start having a multiplayer on here. It's not quite set up yet. Yeah, I could have like one person join, but I just want to get it all set up to the way I want it before I have anybody come in and start helping, really. But what's up, Watchdog? How you doing, buddy? Welcome. So yeah, I'm just going through trying to clean up our area. I left all this kind of rough patch from the excavator, so right now I'm just kind of getting some wheel loader practice in on cleaning up some of this area. And right here where I'm digging right now, where I'm cleaning up right now, it's actually some pretty good pay, so that's nice, because we still didn't get our dozer yet because I had to build on that whole other attachment deal there, other hopper pad deal, and I'll be adding on to some more of that little steps and decorative railing and stuff like that too as we go. Just get some more of this stuff cleaned up. This is really ugly in here too because our little bench we were working on here was we're going kind of in a circle, so it was all pretty sloppy. But Watchdog, how you doing, buddy? I'm gonna get that little nubbins right there. See that this little timbo right here, this little nubbins. Back that down a little bit. There's just some spillage or something. I need to hurry up to get this opened up so I get a bigger truck too, because well, for one, I want to be able to move more material, but for two, the bucket of this thing's wide, just as wide as the back of that truck. Those things would be perfect for a bigger vehicle. But and more or less I'm just trying to figure out like exactly how to, like, you know, drop it. You gotta drop it down without like digging out your ground, but you don't want to like lift yourself up off the ground either. Like right there I was kind of like lifting myself up, but you don't want to like dig in like that. You just want to find that like sweet spot, right, to be able to shave the ground back without digging in. I'm just trying to find that sweet spot. I feel like I'm like kind of skating up over it a little bit still. Every once in a while I get like a really nice scoop, and then other times I'm kind of skating over it. So I'm just been trying to find that like sweet spot on trying to flatten the ground. Yeah, see, this thing is like as wide as the... Well, I guess the truck is just a tiny bit wider. It's actually a perfect size as long as I line it up right. If I'm off left or right, I spill a little bit over. That's kind of what I was getting at. There's some nice pay right here we're loading up. I do have the full plant running, which is not cheap to run that either, but we do have 447,000 in the bank, so you know I can get more fuel if we need to. But yesterday we got quite a bit of stuff. Almost enough for the dozer at the end of the day yesterday before I started crafting together the conveyor stuff. So like today I think we'll be able to get that dozer pretty quick, especially since I could run dirt a lot faster. What's up, Fly Mechanic? How you doing? Still at it? Heck yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna set all my sticks up for that. When I'm in like playing this, unless I'm in like this view, if I'm in this view, I'll do like I just don't think I didn't set my sticks up for that either, but I still like controlling it with a controller, because I would like set my other stick up as like the steer and stuff like that on the wheel. I think if I had a wheel, then I would if I had wheel and pedals, I'd probably set up my other stick for the bucket like that. But usually I'll use one stick, and then my other stick will actually just be the steering. But I like to be able to look around, so I like using controller in the wheel loader. What's up, Grub? How you doing, buddy? Because when I'm using my joysticks, I can't like look around as much as I would like y'all want to change my view and stuff. And these controls are the exact same controls as Farm Sim for operating this wheel loader, so that works out pretty good. All right, so there's a full one. Just gotta move this over so when I come back around with the truck. But all this I'm sitting on right here is all good pay. The scene will be around this corner. As soon as I get it opened up, I can get a bigger truck. As soon as I can get a scoot around here with a bigger truck. You see all this right here is all pay. We're gonna dig into that and see how much pay is right there. I'll run another couple trucks out of there. And I'll check the fuel. I know we have some golden sluices from yesterday. What's up, JC? How you doing, buddy? Welcome. Yeah, our goal is definitely getting the dozer today. I don't think I need to buy anything else right now anyways. No, our goal yesterday was to get the dozer, but now we can actually just make trips around our spot here and dump way more efficiently. Just gonna speed everything up. Some of this stuff right here is some nice little pay I can scoop into off of this side. I kind of like this follow view. Because you can't zoom out more. I think I spilled some over there, right? Yeah, I did. But I just need to get that bigger truck. Because that's a big truck, no doubt, you know, but the other machines are bigger. See, I kind of dug down a little bit too much right there. That's why I was rolling and kind of doing all the stuff too as I went. A roller and shovel and all that. Bump right in. That's why I know I'm close enough, right? Bump into the wheels, tires. Guess I want that payoff up here, huh? There's some gold in this stuff right here. Nice little strip of this stuff. I want that as my landing or my pad there, so I won't be digging down there, but this whole strip of pay, though, I wouldn't mind working this back a little bit still here. This whole side, like all the way down, like back towards the mountain that way, is what we're gonna be carving in anyways. So like this whole area I'm digging, I want all this kind of carved back anyways. So this is some pretty good stuff right here. What's up, Ray? How you doing, buddy? Welcome. Appreciate you guys coming to hang out already. Left a like. Thanks, buddy. You always do. And I'm grateful. All right, let's move this out of here. I might want to actually check on the... Oh yeah, see. Say I might want to actually check on the sluices, and I might actually. No, what I'll do is just buy some fuel, but I want to get the smelters going again, making some gold over there. Yeah, just kind of hitting it with the shovel helps so much as you go. The roller's sitting over there too, but some quick work of the shovel, you know. It's old school right there, shovel and pick. dig that out just a little bit more because just kind of a hump right there, but it's all good. Yeah, because once I have room up here on this top ledge where I won't be right on the ledge anymore, well, we'll see how big the truck is. I guess I'll just have to keep widening it out because this is a big truck, right? But this is the small one of the big ones. There's a medium one and then there's a large one, which the large one is what we want to get. It's like way bigger. Doing good besides dang rain. It's been raining for 3 days now. Damn. And that's upstate New York, right? That's where you're at. But it's yeah, it's crazy. It's a lot of rain. It's been nice here right now. It's actually 80 degrees at 7 o'clock. It was a pretty warm one today. It's about as warm as I like it to get, if it is going to be warm. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, store. If you go in here and go to vehicles, right? And then, so the dozer I want to get is what, 1.7 gas D11? 1.75. It's a lot of money, but then I also want to get, so the truck I have right now is this little one, this 200, right? And then there's the, let's see how many yards this one does. 130 yard capacity, and then the 300 does 287 yard, and then the big one, the 400, which is $6 million, by the way, does 418 yards. So it's a big ass truck. 56 degrees, yeah, and rainy. That's right. That's probably how it'll be tomorrow here. You know, Oregon is just like, I don't know, it always changes. Yeah, let's check these really quick. Oh, those are all fine for now. They are running though, so I gotta not just sit around, but I want to get those smelters smelting real quick, see how much money we got. But we do have 474,000 every time we dump a load. We're making money, so we'll go ahead and pull this out of there. Oh, I saw Doc and them running those small wash plants. That's kind of cool. I might do that to get some of these some of that diamond and ruby stuff going, right? So maybe I do want to buy some stuff here. Be kind of cool to get some of those set up right here, or at least get a couple of them, right? Or is there a good spot up here I could put them? Under this area, it'd be kind of cool if I could get a couple like set up right underneath this. But how much are those? All right, that was in buildings, right? Workbench, yeah, small wash plant. That's pretty cheap. Let's just do a couple of those for now. What's up, crazy boy Don? Welcome, buddy. You had that for 4 days? Oh yeah, the rain. Yeah. Yeah, you guys were super wet out there too, huh, Watchdog? Alright, so I got those now. I think I just set them up right here, right? Something like that. Let's not do... Let's see, can I do closer to me? There we go. Alright, if I grid build them, they'll want to be like that. That's fine though, right? I could just set them up with some blocks like that. Should be a good spot. I'll throw blocks under them too, so they're not just floating there. It's kind of weird how it... Oh. Wonder why I won't snap to those. It's kind of interesting. What if can I snap to these? It's still gonna put it in kind of a weird spot. We're just gonna put them like that. I guess we're buying parts instead. Oh, I know. Oh, you said you're gonna buy this until your truck died? Oh yeah, sucks, buddy. You're buying parts. It's always something, right? Doing good, just working on the Potato King. Heck yeah. Who's all doing that? Are you guys all doing that? Notice a bunch of you guys are doing that. I've done enough root crop recently. Free build, sink block, then set wash screens. Oh yeah, thanks Doc. How you doing, buddy? I just free placed them real quick. And I grab my, oh yeah, I have to go in here, right? And then I could just split this, right? And all I do is, what do I do here? I just go, where's that, Ruby? Do like 787 on the Ruby. Is it just like the other one, right, when you're doing that? I guess I could do all Ruby. And then, yeah, that'd be fine actually, right? And then the other one could be diamond. Yeah, Doc, did you see my crazy, this is the first, I saw you guys doing this last night because I went back and watched your stream. But I thought this was kind of cool doing these. So you can make cement out of these too, huh? That's interesting that you make cement out of these wash plants. Oh yeah, but this one I want to set up as diamond. Just go all the way up there and I'll take that out, right? That's dope though that you could do that. Heck yeah, thanks Watchdog. Are you not streaming tonight, Doc? There's Doc Fafo's link there. If you guys haven't checked him out yet, please do. Yeah, so I made this crazy, I'm not sure if you saw it though, but I had this pad already here. But I made all this up here last night. Which I got to thinking, if I was able to drop it right straight down off of these with just a chute, would it land on? It might just land right on the conveyors already, right? But be able to just dump it into these hoppers, I think, is the better call. That way it's some buffer between them, you know? Alright, so I'm just gonna throw like a couple hundred of gold in some of these here, get those going. Did I collect all the gold last night? I can't remember. I know we had this going. We just got to get enough for a dozer. Yeah, there's CNC machines, oil drums for your oil pump, yeah, all kind of stuff. Yeah, you can like make your own fuel too, right? Doing that. Saw something about that. Yeah, I've been making gold. I'm gonna figure out the workbench thing too and make craft some stuff out of the gold. What's up, Timbo? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, still? Dang, Doc, that sucks, buddy. You did pretty good last night. I wasn't sure, and this morning you were streaming. Who's all doing that potato thing? Promoted to level 25. See, looks like we got a decent amount here. We'll just go ahead and throw a pretty good amount in these front ones. I think get them all going, right? And still have a good amount. Let's throw the rest in that one. That way we get back to it. Little Timmy? Who's this little Timmy guy? Oh, Doey and... Is it Doey or Dewey? Doey? And Bearded. And Doc, right? And Don said he was doing the potatoes. You said doing Doing good. Just working on the Potato King. Maybe I was thinking about something else. Oh, what? Billy Go made a channel? Yeah, a bunch of you guys. Yeah, that's cool. I just want to clean up some of this dirt. Well, really, I want to get this pay, right? I'm trying to get this pay in here. Let's just keep digging some of this. This is our money that we need right now. That's right here. It's funny, Watchdog. Yeah, potatoes for planting potatoes, just a potato planter. If I guess I'm not sure, like, is there rules? You guys gotta do it a certain way, or how does, I'm not sure. What is it actually a challenge? Potato challenge? I've done a few spuds, but they're not super exciting. But you get some pretty good money off of that if you, you know, if you put in the work and get it all going. Oh, heck yeah, Doc. Billy Goat. So he just started it, right? Let me check that out real quick. Billy Goat Gaming. Hell yeah, that's tight. 2 subscribers. Now he has 3. Tight. Billy Goat. Where's he at right now? Check out Billy Goat, brand new channel. Good friend of the community. We got Billy Goat Gaming. So I gotta get that little spot right there in front. Keep on running up over it. Crazy how much money that I thought the dozer was expensive, 1.7 mil, but the trucks are expensive. $6 million for one of those, man. I should have got that before giving all the money back, right? Because I got rid of all the money. We had a whole bunch of monies. Oh wow, sorry, that's funny. Oh, those rules you have to follow, I see. Oh, you saw the Doc and Bearder were doing the challenge, you thought you'd play along? Yeah, that's tight. Spilled some on that, probably. Right, let's park this and go dump that. I said I do need to go and check the generators again a little bit too. I know those have been running for a while. Yeah, chocolate milk. I'm still waiting for the YouTube time. Gave Billy G. Gave Billy G to follow. Hell yeah. Chocolate milk and cookies. I like chocolate milk and cookies. Man, remember this whole area up here was all skinny, right? Like over there. Once we have it all opened up, though, we'll be able to run some trucks around a lot better. I'm just gonna go right here. I'm just gonna keep on working that payback. Get some payback. Even the spot right here is pretty good too, right? Yeah, if I could drive over there. That's the rock I want right there, right? It's for making like gravel and all this stuff. What's up, Velcro? Made yourself some room. Yeah, I'm still working on it too, yeah. But pretty much where we left off last night. Glad you're able to make it back again. Just getting some wheel loader practice into. Yeah, we're gonna try to get ourselves that dozer today. That way we can get up here and make ourselves this new bench. Try out that D11. And I'm just trying to get into some of this pay. It's actually just some dirt right there, but just trying to make us some money. Try to knock off some of those little bits. With this bucket, it does not take very long to fill up this truck. Pretty full, right? Just move this over. Oh, my phone, I guess, is doing a reset. I forgot I had that scheduled. Once I have this all widened out over here and around, because this whole ramp will be kind of out of here too. We'll be ramping in and out of here a different way because a lot of this material around is going to be moved. It's going to be moved back. You know, we're going to have a lot of room all the way around. We got the town up there, so we're not working that way, but we are going to be working like back that direction all the way around, and then like doing like tiers all the way up the mountain, all the way up that way. There's a whole bunch of land going that way. See the whole mountain back behind us, way back in there. So we'll start going deep pretty soon. Like as long as we're going that way, we can get into some pretty good material, I think. Oh, you just dug a cut wall out on your save? Heck yeah, it's tight. It's hard digging this one out though because it wasn't. Well, I guess like right here was pretty flat around where I was digging. The digging in the circle is tough, which just looks like it's all jagged. You know, it's not a flat area at all. Try to scoot some of this stuff out of here again. I just gotta open up this bottom more, huh? Just trying to get at some of that stuff. Yeah, what is this, like blasted rock, or I forget what this one is. That was a weak little scoop, huh? It's just because I gotta get this bottom cleared out more. I'm trying to go in that way and it's not working for me. What's up, Sean? How you doing, buddy? So what ladies? The ladies are in the house now. See, that's what I don't want to do. I don't want to bounce the thing around. Try to find that sweet spot where I can like dump it down, or it feels like it's not skating up on the ground, you know? I want to just slice it in flat. Take a little bit of practice figuring that little sweet spot out. Let's go and run that. I'm going to check the generators too real quick. Flatten some of that out and we'll start getting into this pay right here. You all right? Heck yeah. I'm glad you come hang out, buddy. We gotta see how much gold's going through some of this stuff too. This was some pretty good material in the last few dumps that we've done. Oh, I'm doing well, buddy. Just worked today. Now hanging out with you guys tonight. What's up, Psycho? How you doing, buddy? So let's turn this off for a minute. Yeah, so I just want to check fuel. Yeah, we'll want to get some more fuel. I'll just get us a whole bunch here. How much is that? 88. We'll need it, right? That way we can just top them off, keep them running. Takes money to make money, right? Eventually, once I have that top area opened up, I'll run some long lines for some solar and some wind power. And we don't even have to have the generators anymore. This one was getting down there pretty good. Did do all those, right? Let's go get this one topped off, and that's all of our power. That will just run for a long time. Smelters are all doing good. How many diamonds we got? Oh, it's rubies. We got 68 rubies going. I wonder how much those are gonna go for. Let's just let those keep running. That's tight. As we get a bunch more, I'll probably put another run of those down. Sluices are looking pretty good though. For just that little bit of stuff that we ran, not bad. I wonder how much coal. We got some decent amount of coal up there. And nothing down here yet. That's good. Do we have any gold? No, we sold all the gold. All right, so we'll let that. Well, let's see how much they have here. We'll let those just keep on going for now, and we'll just keep running the stuff. As the fuel's all good, that's really just what I wanted to check on, right? Sometimes this thing just keeps rolling though, huh? Get to throw on that brake. Yeah, it's gonna be tight when I have all the stuff all set up. I just want to get this all going, so when I set this up for multiplayer, we just got all the stuff, you know, all the space. Like there's enough to do in here for one person right now. Come on, get off of there. Spilling my load, spilling my load. Seems kind of leggy right there, huh? Oh, spill the load. Did you buy a fuel truck? No, I didn't buy a fuel truck yet. I turned off the fuel consumption though. I do still have to buy a fuel truck, or I could just spawn that machine down there, fill it up, and then spawn it back up on top. That way that little low fuel symbol goes away. You just place a fuel tank up there and get rid of it, right? That's probably what I'll do, actually, is just take that fuel tank and put it up there next to it for a second. Fill it up and then get rid of it. Because everything else is just, you know, everything else is full. But I'm not really running nothing. It's a nice little load of something I just put in there. Nice little load of this gray stuff. That's probably coal, right? Is that what this is? We'll know in a little bit when I check my storages. Forgot, what do you do with coal? You make like steel, right? Or something with coal, or one of the ingredients. Dig a tunnel with that loader? Oh man, right? It'd be a big old tunnel. I was trying to do some above ground mining on this one, I think. Let's try to work this little edge back here a little bit. Just because we're trying to get enough money to get a dozer, so this is some nice material right here. I'm just trying to get all this pay and whatever this other stuff is right here. Yeah, it's an ingredient steel. Oh yeah, tight. It's good to have all the stuff, right? All the ingredients to making stuff. Try and get that little floaty bit that was floating in the air. Yeah, so we need about $1.5 million, which, man, we made some good money yesterday, and I was even running like this efficient right here. And once we actually have an area opened up too, where we're back in the excavator, we're gonna be really moving some stuff, right? But this thing does fill the truck pretty fast too. I don't mind using this and that, like as a combination of opening up this ground. Cause this ain't that bad, moving stuff. I don't know why I go in that direction though, huh? Just trying to scoot out of the way. As long as I don't end up down there, right, again? This whole edge has to get opened up all the way around right here. I thought about throwing a few extra blocks there, but I kind of like how it's sitting right now. Just gotta dig that out better. Yeah, this is a pretty good little pay spot, huh? Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, game over. That's what you want, huh? Want me down in the pit. You know, it's very possible. End up spilling this stuff. So it looked like there was still some in my bucket. There was a little tiny bit. Yeah, we'll both be laughing. You'll be laughing more at me though, right? Quick little shovel action on this real quick. This always helps. We're not bumping around, making more bumps and stuff. You're kind of on a smoother-ish surface. Yeah, would I do that? But did I do that, or was that Steve Urkel? And yes, you would definitely do that. You would definitely do that, Watchdog. It wouldn't be the first time. Definitely wouldn't be the first time. Hopefully some decent money here in this stuff. Looks pretty good. But really what I want right now is the is gold anyways, right? I don't want the other stuff as much. Is there, I don't think there's gold in that one. All right, let's go run this. I think this is just kind of, I saw it earlier. See, like it drug all the way down there. It was like way back in the trees back over there, and it was sitting like up on there, but like slowly kept like, because the ground's uneven. I tried to smooth it out up here a little bit with the shovel, but the ground was pretty uneven. So it was like slowly kind of teetering back there. Nice little pile of stuff. It all makes money, hell yeah. He said, is that dump truck Barney purple? No, it's blue. It looks kind of purple when the light hits it though, huh? Probably because the lights are on up here. But it's blue. I got the blue paint. You see it's blue. I think there is a purple though. Isn't there a purple? There's gotta be a purple paint. That green layer's like ice to the excavator. Not this stuff though, right? You're talking about a different stuff? Like rock, you got a blaster, right? Just trying to get this pay. Just kind of curious on how far back this little pay streak area runs. I don't mind moving dirt out of here at all. Because I want to flatten out this whole top area so we have just this massive turnaround circle work area, you know, for the trucks, the big trucks getting through here. Oh yeah, just that top layer or where the grass is at. Man, that's crazy too. I was kind of scraping it a little bit once you kind of busted through. But yeah, that's funny you noticed that too. It did seem kind of hard to dig that top layer. Because really you're probably supposed to knock that down with the dozer first anyways, right? But I kind of got some of it scraped out and I started to dig it. But yeah, at first it was kind of, I had to kind of get down in there kind of weird. Said that green layer, that grass, that soft grass. That lush grass layer is hard as a rock, huh? Oh, was that truck full? Oh, it looks like this scoop. He'll take it, and he'll change colors. Yeah, got plenty of room here now. Let's keep on trying to think about leaving enough room to get around. Jump out and get this spot here real quick. Don't need any accidents. Maybe some on purposes, but no accidents, right? Old safety inspector is going to be out here, right, Watchdog? Safety first. No tripping hazards. I just like going through and doing this. Like I said, we'll bring the roller over to you once we're all really going. He said, that's right. Yeah, the safety inspector. Watchdog is our safety, our official safety correspondent, representative. I'm keeping that pretty flat up there so far. It's actually looking pretty good. Flat-ish. So yeah, Velcro, you gonna jump in tomorrow? You gonna try? I'm gonna try to get over there, I think. See what's all going on. Be definitely fun. Jump in a truck and learn the ropes. Definitely greenhorn still, you know? Greenhorn on the mine site. Oh, so we're starting to get back into some dirt again. That's why I was curious on how much this ran. Maybe it runs down, but we're just trying to get flat, you know? But we'll start working that pay streak back right there, too. You'll be there? Hell yeah. I know it's a good waiting list if it's busy or whatever. Oh, get back in there. But who knows, maybe it'll be the perfect amount of people. I don't mind just hanging out though. So there won't be a stream tomorrow, I'll be just hanging out tomorrow. So I wanted to get this stream in today too, so tomorrow we can just chill. Just want to be there to help out. No more, no less. Help out and learn. Have a good time. Where's my pay? There it is. Just want to see you go through the stuff. As soon as it goes to the sluices like that and up those other conveyors back there, this is when we're starting to make money going that way. But yeah, so we're making money and experience right now is all that goes through. Not a lot of money, but it's kind of cool that you can just sell the dirt off like that. Because it does go up, it is going up pretty good. Definitely pays for fuel. I hope I left this guy right in my way, huh? Gotta change that bind over. I wish I could zoom out just a little bit more on this machine. Might end up kind of caving all this over. I'll throw some explosive on it and knock it down or something. Don't let them touch your no-no spot. Remember when you let little Timmy do it? That was you, Watchdog. Little Timmy, little Nubbins, or little Timmy. He's gonna stop hanging out over here, Watchdog, all because of you. Yeah. Excuse me. He says Split's making like 16, 18 million just off of dirt. But they're moving so much dirt. So much. In a bigger truck. Oh yeah. So what I'm trying to see is that pay Keller. I watched grab this next load of whatever coal or whatever, right? It's gonna turn to that Keller. No means no. No, he isn't. We've been around for 5 years together. I know, I was just joking. You guys are always shit talking back and forth. Unless you're a single good looking woman, then we can talk. That's funny. Our smelter's still going. Those two front ones had the most, so now we should go get some ore moved over real quick. Yeah, 20 bucks is 20 bucks. Hell yeah, you know it. It's very true. The facts are legit. I like how you could like stand here and watch the pay come through from down there. It's kind of cool. I left it like that. You can see it all run through like that. But let's go get these. Yeah, is it a lot of coal? Oh yeah, there was. That's definitely a lot of coal going through. So we'll have to start getting some stuff set up for that, or add on a second storage on these or something eventually. I just want to pull the gold. All the rest of that ore can stay in there for now. Unless those are both still going. Oh damn, there's a lot of gold in that one. Sweet. So we got a bunch of gold going through that one. And I'll pull our gold bricks out of here. Let's see. I'll just do something like that. I'll just get them all going again. As long as gold bricks are being made, right? This is gonna be paying for our dozer. Maybe even 10 bucks. Oh man, he's getting cheap on me now. Don't get cheap on me now. Get a bunch of this gold running here, right? Still a couple thousand. These front two have a lot because they just keep going here. Still 100 left in that one, but we'll just go ahead and throw a bunch in here. And I'll throw the rest in this other front one here. Did I pull the gold out of the other one? It's making some else. Just grab that too. I did pull the gold out of these, right? No, I didn't. This would be a little payday right here. This will get our numbers up a little bit better. All right, so I pulled the gold out of that. I'm pretty sure I pulled the gold out of all these other ones. Yeah, we'll just let those stack. And then let's go ahead and sell this gold real quick. Oh, that's kind of cool how it shows that. I didn't really look into that yet. Let's go sell gold, 354 grand. So we see another like $1 million. That's all going now. Guess while I'm standing right here, let's check on our generators. Those are still pretty good. We'll check this one over here too, just to make sure. Oh yeah, we're looking good. Get back in our truck. Keep on going. It's cool that we're up to a decent amount of money now. Not drinking that Mad Dog 2020. Oh man, yeah. There were some days there. She did that one time with this moron chick she never drank before. Oh man. After 3 bottles, she was willing and up for anyone. I bet she was. Some of that orange jubilee. That's probably what you guys are drinking. That's the flavor that everybody drank. And there's like Thunderbird, Night Train, and like Cisco and Mad Dog. Then there's all, the malt liquor, 211 and Old English and all those ones. Colt 45. My homie always did this thing with his 211. He always get like swamp water, he called it. He put orange juice in his 211, drank it like that. I guess I get to that stuff after I figure this bottom out so I can reach that. Oh, you guys were drinking Night Train? So you guys weren't drinking 211. Mad Dog, you were drinking Night Train, huh? Gross. What's up, Jessica Berry? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Got 13 people watching. Hell yeah. What's up, everybody? Nice little turnout so far, but we'll be going for a while too. We'll be hanging out tonight. I won't be around tomorrow. I'll be around, but I won't be streaming tomorrow. Hell yeah, Watchdog. There's Jessica Berry's link. Make sure you check her channel out. She got some fun content over there. Gamer, streamer, all the stuff, you know, over there. Is that a full... It's a pretty full truck, huh? Scoot this out of the way really quick. You always behave, Sean. You're always pretty good. You just try to make it seem like you're actually being better, right? I might actually grab that, grab the roller real quick and bring it over. Just for a sec here. I haven't really hit any of the spot up with the roller. It's not looking too bad though up here. Just trying to get my little practice in on making the ground flat-ish. Flat enough to work on, that's all, right? Yeah, that's all I'm trying to get is flat enough to work on. I'll go through at one point, you know, and like you can like add dirt and come back through and flatten out more and level out more and kind of get more OCD with it, which I'm sure I will at one point. But for now, just as long as we can work on it without bouncing all over the place, then that's all I'm looking for right now. It's okay, no, there's nothing respectable about WatchCat. That's why we like him here. That's why we like him. That's why I like you here too, Timbo. You'd always expect that you're not going to know what to expect. But you'll know to expect the unexpected, all right? All right, let's get back in this truck. Keep this going here. Gotta make another $1 million bucks. But everything's making gold down there right now. It's not gonna take us that much time really to get our money here. How much does coal go for if I just sell it right now? I should go grab all that coal out of there really quick and go see, huh? I'm just curious. There's a bunch of coal in here, right? So if I just grab, let's say just grab that. I'm just gonna grab all of it out. Why not? Let's just take it, right? So that's max you could have in something, right? You could only have, you can't quite have 10,000. Coal's coming through quick, so we just dumped a bunch in there. But I'm just curious, what would we get if I just sell it just like that? 90 grand. All right, coal just right off top is there's $1 million bucks in the bank. Coal's pretty valuable. I wonder how much. Yeah, these are still going. How much are we gonna get for all these diamonds and stuff that we're doing here? Because there's still so many processing too. 216 ruby. Let's grab the coal out of this too. Coal is pretty good money just right out of the ground. And we're selling dirt too, right? So we're making money there. He said, oh man, my wife said I get to spend 700. Oh, you better put that towards your computer. But it better be a high capacity, gentle damn transmission. Oh, what? That's why Timbo don't have a PC. Yeah, it's always something, right? Always kicking you in the balls. Oh yeah, let's just go ahead and we'll just go ahead and sell what we got right here real quick too. What do we already got? Let's see what we got already. 90. Yeah, we're not too far off already from getting our dozer. Let's see, 216 rubies for 41 grand. 213 diamonds for 39 grand. But we're not too far off right as of right now on getting our stuff. Let me check this fuel though again real quick. All right, we're like half. I think these ones were running faster. I'll get back up in our truck. Buy her a washboard and send her to the creek and she'll kick his ass. You just say thank you, may I have another anymore? Smart man. Yeah, so I might keep on digging into that stuff. That coal was pretty good money there, huh? Yeah, see where like I had to get $1 million, right? Well, there was a nice chunk of it just right there. Might be dozer time pretty soon. It'll take some time. I'll just rip and make a big mess up there, pushing stuff around, but eventually get down to some decent stuff, and they'll pretty much be, you know, there's a top pay layer right up on top of there. I'm like pointing the screen that you guys can see where I'm pointing. But right up on top where that tree line is, I want to carve all that back and start working back towards the mountain, all the way up. There's a mountain way up there, right? So if we're going up, we gotta go up to make the benches, the step bench all the way up. Open up ground going that way. I didn't know when I said till death do us part, I was setting a goal. Timbo, that's so funny. Yeah, when's your parole date? Oh, that's funny. Sunday is 24 hours of hard time. Yeah. Like going to prison. You're like, oh, thank God. For how long? For life. Oh, thank God. No visitors. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna plop the dozer. I'm just gonna spawn the dozer and way up there in the cut up there on top and start going. Not a bad idea. You get like a bed, food, and all the stuff, you know? You'd probably like the shower room. I'm sure that wouldn't bother you none, right? Wouldn't have to go to work or nothing. You don't have a PC in there either, so it'd be just like how you got it now, right? No gaming for you still. I guess you'd be playing a different game, right? So is there enough room to scoot by there? Yeah, it's cool. There's plenty of room up here now. I still haven't gone down in the pit yet. We'll see. Tonight's so early, right? It's this spot right here I'm worried about. I'm just gonna dump it all down, or on top of my generator down there. Yeah, pretty much. You would finally get you some snuggle time. Just stay out of this one because the girlfriend's sitting right next to me. Say who you talking to. Oh, I guess I didn't have enough room right here, right? It looked like I had plenty of room, but I forgot it's because this ramp right here. Smart man, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm actually gonna start putting this. We'll start kind of keep on. We're gonna keep working back in this little spot here. I'll get like some more dirt cleared out of here too, but this has been some pretty good stuff. I guess I'll go diagonal at the truck, right? Bed's a little wider if I go diagonal. Do I have any more explosive? Oh, I got one. And I knocked some stuff down right there. So is that an okay spot to do that? That was weak. Let me get some more of that. What was that in? Equipment. Explosives. Definitely don't want that many of them. Let's do like 40 of them. We're just gonna do a whole bunch in here and see what happens. We got some grass down here, that's what happened. Alright, well that's at least more open on top now. Look, we got some shrubbery still up there floating. See if I throw a couple more right there, would that blast that out of there? Oh, we got some floating shrubberies. Prison simulator? Hell yeah. He said, I'll leave that alone, there's a woman present. That's funny. Body wash, that's all I'll say. Hell yeah. I'll show mine in the chat. What you gonna do? Show your. I'm a bit concerned. You guys are funny. I guess where the truck is sitting isn't that efficient, right? Because I gotta back the truck out of there. So just pulling the truck straight forward again. I do like all this area that we're opening up around here. Trying to see that D11, how much it has the same size blade, I guess, as the D10, but it's just way more horsepower. So hopefully we can really push some dirt around up there. It will take some time though, opening up that ground. So I'll just, you know, have to put in some dozer time. Try and get a game plan up there, just kind of start moving some material. Hopefully it doesn't get all leggy on me while I'm doing that. It's like about a full truck though, huh? What's up, Eric? How you doing? Over to the tunnel. Oh, this is my other start. Since I switched to the beta, that whole save game was acting kind of laggy, kind of glitchy a little bit. So I started this new one, and I made this mega wash plant hopper pad deal where you could jump in down there, or you could jump in. I was actually driving and backing up and dumping down there, but last night I made it more efficient, and you just gotta go in circles now, and you gotta dump on top of here. This is the new one. Once I'm all set up, I'll probably do a big tunnel on here too. But right now we're gonna be working our way up into the mountain up there. You said that's hokey. The D11 has a bigger blade. In the game, it looked like it said it had the same. I'll look at it again. But I was pretty sure a D11 had a bigger blade, bigger everything, right? Yeah, we've just been opening up all this ground, trying to just make more space. That way we can have a big truck, because this truck is even the big truck. It's the small truck. Small of the big trucks. Yeah, right now we're just trying to get enough money for a dozer. And we're almost there. We just gotta get 300 more grand or whatever. And even right now, as we talk, our money's going up. Stuff's being made over there. Gold's being made. Wash plants are running. Sluices are getting filled up. I dug down a little bit too much there. I'll have to fill that in a little bit better. Might even actually just dump this dirt right back in there. Try to keep it flat, right? Let's just get that smack back up to flat-ish. A little bit down right now is fine. I just don't want to be way down in there. It's like I said, we could go through and add dirt here and there, you know, later to fill in spots. I just don't want to worry about all that right now. There, that's better. All right. It's not the best there, but we'll just keep it up a little bit higher here as we go. See, that's the problem. I don't want to go high up. I want to carve into this spot right here. There's a tunnel already, right? I hope we don't scare the lovely lady. I'm sure if Jessica Barry's still here, she could, she's a tough one. She's just as tough, if not tougher, than any of you guys. That's why she comes to hang out. You probably did. Dang it, that's why she left, right? Unsubscribed. Hanging out with you guys, that's the fun part, right? Yeah, It's just a bunch of dirt here. We're just going to start working this whole side back. Almost made a big mess there. What's up? I'm playing baseball too. I knew you were still here. The boys just think they're being too inappropriate for you, which I'm sure that's not true. Oh, good. She usually says something when she comes in chat or when she leaves. So I was pretty sure Jessica was still here. Oh, down goes the truck. That's what everybody's waiting for, right? Will it tip? I've been known to tip a truck in my day before, huh? Done that before. Oh, dumpy dumpy. Everything's still running. I just gotta look over and make sure the trommels are still spinning. That's how I know everything's still running. Because if those are going, that means everything's going. That's not necessarily true. There's multiple generators over there powering all the stuff. I think I might start actually working this side back now. We're not too far off from getting a dozer, so I might as well work on cleaning up this whole area too. You just threw 78 pitches and pitched a perfect game? Oh, tight. Sean's worried. That's funny. You said you're a Navy veteran. Trust me, I've heard a lot. Oh, are you a Navy veteran? Oh, that's cool. Just gotta know that. Well, thank you for your service. We can cuss like sailors now. Oh, you're good. You're safe. That's funny. I didn't know that, Jessica. That's cool. Is that how you found Spartan? Because you saw somebody who was playing in battleships? Because anybody who doesn't know, that's where Jessica Berry comes from, over on the Spartan side. Is Spartan streaming tonight? What's Spartan up to? See, I do want to flatten this out right here just a little bit, though. I'll come back through and get more of that. So I really just want to start working this whole edge back where the excavator is. Really what I should be doing is digging into that pay right there and getting all that out, right? So we can make the last bit of money that we need to get our dozer. Yeah, that's where I need to focus, is just in this whole area. Whoa. So you're not sure Spartan dropped some ship vids today? Okay. You said out of 78 pitches thrown, your perfect game, 69 were strikes. Damn. Yeah, Navy vet. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, for sure. Thank you for sure. Yeah, I didn't see that you posted that video. Oh, maybe it was just a battle boat video. Let's go run this. I should check fuel again though, huh? While I'm making my rounds. Or I can just see how much money that we're making just off what we got right now. Shut all the stuff down and see if we got just enough money right now to get our dozer. Only need 300 grand. Gotta go pick up your meat, huh, Eric? Your meat order for the summer? Hell yeah. Well, take care. Have a good day. That's cool. You're in Hawaii over there, so hell yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so we're just gonna jump over here, see what all of our stuff is doing. We got a bit of coal. That's 60 grand there, right? So still running some coal. On this side too is gonna be coal. It's still going, but we'll grab that too. We won't be too far off for just having our money for our dozer right now. Grab these rubies. Grab these diamonds. And also sluices. And lots of diamond and ruby going there. Ore is not, it's all right on the ore. Nothing too crazy there. Yeah, there's some. I guess I'll take it, right? I'll take all this out. Yeah, we'll just take all that out. And throw that there. Gold. Diamond. Ruby. Plenty of that, but let's go ahead and just throw some diamond. Just crank that all the way up there. And we'll keep the diamonds going over here. Okay, so there's that. Oh, and I can still take more diamonds. Or because all the diamonds is able to do right now. Yeah, no worries. And then we could top off this ruby too then, right? Because we still have so much. I guess I'll just sell, for now, to sell whatever extra we got. So you're planning on moving back in the next 5 years? Oh, crazy. That's funny, Timbo. Spartan knows a lot about that stuff, huh? It's kind of fun. All right, we're gonna grab our gold out of these real quick. 347 gold there. I guess right now I'm just gonna shut down. We're just gonna shut everything down because I'm pretty sure I will have enough for our dozer. So we'll just shut all this stuff down. Oh, did I not shut that one off? Thought I did. Okay, there's that. Then we just got one more over here. It's gonna be so sweet when we're just on wind and solar. That's not too far from now. Yeah, it's only been a few days since I've really played on this one, right? About 10 days or whatever, right, since I got the game. So still learning stuff and figuring stuff out. And yeah, just like what, two streams ago I started this. So it's like what, 1.5, probably about two total streams worth of time now on this playthrough. That's all. And then so yeah, it's making gold. Guess I'll grab the silicone ore. And we'll just sell that. Even like this other random crap I got here, we'll sell that to you. Yeah, so all this stuff will probably end up being enough enough money for our dozy doze. Oh, I just emptied that one. He's probably have a good amount. Hell yeah. So we're over, like, we're probably around 2,500 gold bricks, give or take. Oh, give me one more. Okay. 2451 on the gold bricks. Let's sell all of our stuff that we got. We'll sell this. Go in the store here. We'll sell the, what are we getting for just some dirt? 330 bucks. How about some pay dirt? 8 bucks. Hell yeah. Sell all this coal. What are we getting just for the coal? 90 grand there. So that's almost, just that right there is almost enough for our dozer. Sell these diamonds and rubies, and then we'll sell the ruby ore. There's almost enough for our dozer there. Now we have enough. Sell the gold ore, 815, and we'll sell this too for 360. So yeah, 2 million bucks. Now we get a dozer. So let that all keep going. And let's see, I probably want to just jump in here. I'm gonna go run. We'll run around here. We'll kind of look at our area. Actually, what I should get into, right, is our drone. That way we can go fly this thing around a little bit. Because I think where I want to get the dozer, let's just look at our area here. So I kind of want to work up this mountainside, right? Because look how tall this mountain is. So what my plan is kind of work. Let's get in this view here. I want to work like this ledge back right here. So I'll probably drop the dozer like maybe like right here. And we'll start kind of carving this whole side back. I just want to kind of work up into this mountainside, going right in that way. Might even have a nice little deposit right there where it spikes up. It might go. Is this all this pay? All this, what's kind of cool. I can look onto the drone that way. Can you look underneath it too? That's cool. That's like the camera view. Okay, we have the town back there and stuff. That's cool. There's sell point. There's fuel. I haven't really even checked out the town at all. It's actually pretty neat. I'll have to check that out later. But yeah, my plan is just pretty much to strip this whole side of the mountain all the way up. All the way up. You're not a fan of Oceans? I like Ocean's 11. You ever seen that? So we'll just fly our drone right up here. I think I could get out up here, right? Out of this thing, and I could be where I want to be. So I'm sure I remember how to drop us down. Too bad you can't log it. Oh yeah, we'll be doing some logging here, all right. Well, I still got out way over here, huh? Okay. Okay, dokey. Let's go all the way. Look at me mushrooms. Amanita muscarias. They're all over the place. Look at those. Take some of those and eat them for dinner. You'd have a fun old time. It's actually a really good spot to start digging in right here. All right, so let's get us a dozer. Got enough money now, finally. We want vehicles, dozer, D11. Hell yeah. Boom. Okay, so this one, capacity on this blade is 1.6, right? And the D10 is also 1.6. So it has the same, on this one has the same blade, but this one has 1,100 horsepower and the D10 has 750. There's some money spent. And we'll just start opening up some ground right here. We'll see how this thing does. You said they want to add in logging in the future? Oh, hell yeah, they better. That'd be pretty sick. I'm into logging. All right, we got ourselves a D11, folks. Look at this beast. Oh, beastie. I guess I'm just gonna start digging in, pushing some dirt, see how it goes here. Just gotta start opening up some ground. Oh, that's the view in this one, huh? So this one's like a nice enclosed cab and stuff. The other one was, you actually see out of it a little bit better. Not mean to do that. Didn't you say you was on a logging crew? Oh, hell yeah, of course. I know you seen me log before, Ray. I'm the one that made up the idea of the FS logging crew. I've been logging on Farm Sim since logging on Farm Sim was a thing. Which started in FS15. It looks like there might be already some pay underneath us right here. If there is, it's kind of nice. Auto saving. Yeah, that tree went down just like Timbo. Hell yeah, it did. See, I'm gonna try to move some dirt around here. Yeah, I might even want to go more up, right? And then kind of work it side to side here. Making it flat. So right now I'm just pushing dirt uphill, which is probably not what I want to do, right? Yeah, those trees are going down just like Timbo. Hell yeah. Nice and easy. Get some of these trees cleared out so I can see what I'm doing. I could just go through and hack them down with the axe, but this is so much more satisfying. Who wants to get out of cab, right? As long as I don't take it off the edge here, I'll be fine. Just back into these ones. Let's see. So it starts to flatten out here more. Or it's not flatten out, but go back downhill. Let's see, I kind of want to start kind of getting into the ground. Maybe right here. I'm trying to line up a little bench here, and we're going to carve down and hopefully work off of that to make sure my dozer blade's on the right tilt here too. That really helps a lot. Sometimes this top layer is hard to start on, trying to get in there digging. Like once we're like down in the stuff, then it's not too bad. All right, now that we're actually down in some ground here. All right, so I think that's kind of the line I'm going to try to work off of here. Obviously, it's going to look a lot better than that. Come on. It'd be weird if I had to use the ripper right here on this grass, right? Permafrost, though, I guess, right? That's a real thing. Like I said, we'll be dozing for a while. It's going to be definitely a mission on the dozer. Send it, you'll be fine. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, we're doing that. You fallen while strapped into stilts. I bet it looked like a tree. Oh, and no, not in real life. That's funny. No, I cut wood in real life, but not trees. I work in a wood shop. I'm a real life wood cutter, but not a real life tree cutter. That's Doc. He does all that in real life. I'm just a real life sim logger. That's all. That's some pretty good pay right here, though. Getting down onto already. Just gonna try to get a couple other little swipes out of this spot. It's pretty much gonna try to dig a line here, though, you know. And I'll push all the dirt off of my right side, get all that going out that way, and then I'll turn around and go the other way and push the dirt the other way. But it's some nice pay underneath here now already, so we're already getting on some good spot. Yeah, there's gonna be some nice stuff here, which makes sense. We're facing towards the mountain, right? Oh yeah, this D11 does get through some ground when you're actually moving it. Yeah, this stuff definitely rips a little bit slower when you're moving that top layer. He said it's like, he said, what do you say? It's like ice. No, you're not far off, that's for sure. Stuff's definitely hard to move. Hell yeah, 19 people here. What's up, everybody? Only 9 likes, though. Is that right? Only 9 likes? There's 19 people here. That is not a good ratio, that's for sure. I know you guys are enjoying this more than that. I know, I sure am. Yeah, if you don't mind getting those algorithm juices flowing there, helping the channel out, let me know you guys are enjoying this stuff. Obviously, if you guys didn't enjoy it, you wouldn't be here. There's a bunch of you guys that just come regardless of what I'm doing, what I'm playing, right? Hang out, support my channel, which I really appreciate, but I know you guys have fun when I'm having fun. And I have fun when you're having fun. And this game has definitely been one of those. I blame Kansas Boy for this one. That's not true. It's not his fault, but he was the one that was saying it the very first time. He knew I was going to like it, and now I'm just kind of nerding out on it. I'll get back to the farm sim stuff soon too. We also have challenges and stuff coming back up soon. That's why I'm just kind of taking a break from the farm sim stuff for now. There'll be lots of farm sim stuff still coming. So much. That game will never end. 11 likes, hell yeah, now it's 11. Still, 19 people watching, 11 likes. I'm only here because I've been married too long. I mean, for so long. Upstate is better than New York City. Yeah, I haven't been to upstate. Only Midtown. Place is wild. It's like you go to New York City Zoo, whatever, right? I didn't know it was all over the street. I thought I was actually at the park. Yeah, some good pay right here. This would be a pay day getting into this stuff. Once I have an actual bench cut back and we can like do multiple layers of digging here, it's gonna be a freaking game changer. I still kind of have to learn the depth on how high up to make the bench. Whoa. Without wrecking it, right? A lot of dirt here to move. Oh yeah. Gotta push all this stuff out of here. New York City's a circus? Heck yeah. You said it's country? What? Oh, that whole area's country? Oh, okay. I'll have to check it out. Unfortunately, I was just there on business, you know, when I was there last time. Both times, last time. Only time I've ever been there, but it's still fun to get paid to play, you know, paid to do all the exploring around that I did do. I might even get a chance to go back to New York pretty soon, actually. Maybe, we'll see. We have a Nike House of Innovations job. It's over on 6th and like 30th or something like that. Down that way. Maybe it's more down than that. I'm pretty sure it's on 6th. I don't think it's on 5th Ave. It's on 6th and like maybe 24th down that direction. Because Herald Square is 34th, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Herald Square is like 34th and 35th on 6th Ave. Or between 6th and 7th, right? Yeah, that Macy's is huge. There's like 1.2 million square feet of retail space or something in that place. The biggest retail store in the whole world. All right, I'm gonna scoot back here. And I'm gonna open up this side more. Trying to find the best view to be in. I like that in cab view, but the in cab view is kind of a little bit boxed in there because the cab, the other one was a lot more open. But hey, up here so far so good. Not looking too bad. I really just have to get enough area to get big rock trucks through here. Wide enough for a big rock truck, right? But actually, I have a lot of material to move out of here to get down into some stuff. Oh yeah, that'd be tight being there. Right, that'd be fun doing that. It's kind of cool being there, like actually being in that area, like Midtown, because you know, it's like there's been so many movies and different stuff filmed there, shows and events and all kinds of stuff. So now, like every time I see anywhere in that area, I'm like, oh, I know where that is. Like so many things people talk about and stuff, you know. It's just there's a lot of pretty iconic things in that area. I still like the pizza here better, though. I'm just spoiled with good pizza, I guess. We have a couple spots here. Not everything's good here, but we have some pretty good stuff. All right, so I think after I get that side pushed down, we're gonna come back this way. We're gonna keep digging deeper, going that way. I guess I'll just keep on working this side back. We just gotta push all this dirt out of here. And trying to, you know, grade the ground as we go, sort of here. And trying to keep our bench pretty straight. I'll probably straighten it out just a little bit more as we go. It's just gonna start going downhill now. We're gonna start getting a lot of this material moved out. Gotham, Huts Point, Bronx is sketchy, is it? The sketchiest kind of area I went through when I was out there was going through Chinatown at night. That whole area smelled like fish and was kind of sketchy. I've been to some pretty sketchy places in my life, though, so you know, some of the areas even I grew up in will probably sketch some people out. So if I say it's sketchy, it's probably pretty sketchy. Just saying. Some people are like, oh, that's a terrible area. I'm like, well, depends on what you're used to. You didn't even see Batman? Oh man, yeah. Probably saw all kinds of other stuff though. Batman's like, screw that, I'm not going there anymore. He moved. Got a little bit of lag up here on the dozer right now. So I think like sometimes I just kind of let all the ground kind of settle back in because I'm moving all the stuff, you know. And after that, it does pretty good. I'm changing a bunch of the landscape as I go, you know. I don't want to start carving back into that wall too much there. Hookers jump on your truck if you stop at lights. Oh, that's funny. Damn zombies. Bunch of zombie hookers. If you live in Portland downtown, that's sketch in itself. Yeah, that's not even that bad though. I was down there today. I work like not downtown, not west side downtown, but like east side. So I'm just like right underneath the 405 bridge there, the old Fremont Bridge. This dude was laying out there by where we park, and he was laying out there on the sidewalk, right? He was laying out there when I got to work, or maybe he was on the first break. It was on the first break when I was doing my break time walk. He was out there. I had to stop and make sure he was breathing because he was just laid out there, had something over his face, and like he was like turning, one of his shoes was off. I'm like, man, is this guy dead? I looked at him like, no, he's breathing, he's fine. When I left, I went up there and he was still there. He was still up on top up there. I had to check on him again. Is this guy actually still alive? Sure enough, he was breathing still. I was like, this is crazy. Just all doped up. Fentanyl and stuff like that's pretty bad out here. I don't know a lot about it, but I know it tears everybody up, and people are just all screwed up out here. They're starting to crack down the homeless again. Because homeless were getting really bad. They're still pretty bad, but they're kind of cracking down in some areas, especially around here. Because where I live is like right off the freeway, and like the, you know, like the TriMet, like the Max line, our light rail train, that is like our bus line train, you know. Everywhere it's like one of those that tracks all the weird riders and stuff, you know. Go a couple blocks off, then it's a pretty nice area I live in, but I'm not too far from downtown, so you know it attracts all the weird ones. This neighborhood is where I grew up too, like when I was a younger kid, and then a little bit sketchier area when I was in my teen years. A lot of gangs and stuff like that when I grew up. Wasn't so much we had like crackheads and drunks. We didn't have like tweakers and stuff. A little bit different times, you know. Man, we're all the way back on this side. I'm tight. Alright, it's not looking too bad. Kind of got a little curve here. I'm going to work some of this back on this side. Yeah, like my elementary schools. I can look out my window here actually and look over and see my elementary school, part of it anyways. And then down a few blocks the other direction is my middle school. My high school is not too far. Other side of Portland, but they're all zombies on the damn fentanyl. I know, man. It's crazy, right? Yeah, it's like part of the area I grew up over here on this side is like really nice now. I think it's really nice because we have the Adidas the Adidas US headquarters campus. There's like 4 blocks to my right. Like all the people in that area all work for like Adidas. A lot of them do, and they, you know, they got money over there, and it's kind of sprucing up the neighborhood and stuff. So. It's actually a lot nicer than what I grew up. And then you got areas, look at my drone sitting right there. You got areas and stuff that are worse than I was when I was a kid. You know, one place I wouldn't like to live in is Syracuse, 2 hours south of you. Oh, okay. Is it as bad out there too, or what? Keep on stripping some of this stuff back. pretty much want to get to this level right here and across the whole thing. Hell yeah, 20 people here. Only 11 likes though still. Maybe it's not all caught up. Maybe you guys just aren't liking it today. It's all good. Still got 20 people watching. Good average view duration, good views tonight. I'm just giving you guys a hard time. Just appreciate you guys spending your time here. That's all. Hanging out, partying with the OT. While I push my dirt around. Hey, but we got our dozer though. This is the one goal I was really trying to get going, so we can start getting more ground opened up, so we can get some big trucks, get our, you know, a proper site set up here. Am I in the Pearl? No, I'm on the other side. I'm on the north side. The Pearl's bad though. Like that, I like if you go like up, you know, off of like above like 23rd. I used to live in Northwest back in the day. I used to work over there too. But no, I'm on the east side. I'm in North Portland. I'll probably tell you where I'm at better. Their fingers hurt, OT? What? What are you talking about? This dozer is definitely better than that D10, though, I tell you what. It has had that horsepower difference is definitely a game changer. Definitely a game changer. Oh, that's why they can't hit the like button, because their fingers are all busted. Timbo. Oh, sorry, Watchdog. Timbo, Watchdog. Watchcat, Nubbin, same thing. I was thinking Timbo because the fingers thing, I guess. You rather deal with 5 tweakers instead of 1 drunk? Yeah, tweakers are just all kind of lumped over and trying to steal your stuff when they're awake, but yeah, drunks are something too, right? They're just a different kind of nuisance, I guess, right? A nice little chunk of area opened up here, though. I'm probably going to keep going down more, though, right? We got to, like, strip down that next bench. We got to go down another 10, 12 feet or more, maybe even more, 20 feet deeper than this. But the fact that we're getting down here moving this much dirt already is pretty sweet. That's funny, Watchdog. You said, oh wow, you're really not far from me, a 10-minute drive? Yeah, because you're over there in Scappoose, right, you said? Yeah, pretty much if you go, like where my work is, I live not too far from work, but where my work is, if you go across the Fremont Bridge, you get off like the Kirby exit, you loop around past the hospital down Russell. I'm just right below the bridge there. How far down do I need to go? Probably like enough. I need to get enough distance. A little leggy, there you go. I need to get enough distance down to where I can have the excavator sit up on top of there after I shave that down too. So you kind of see where that pay layer kind of is underneath that green grass. I'm pretty much going to be shaving all that down. So I need to get like maybe a whole nother machine depth. What is this 20-foot tall machine here? I got to get about another whole dozer depth down, you know? That way I can have the right setup. So I'm pretty much making this into an area the trucks can come up here. Try to get a big truck up here eventually. That's my next goal, is to get enough money to get that big truck, right? 6 million bucks. 6 million, right? At least my fuel's just going to be stuck at half the whole time since my fuel consumption's turned off. It's kind of nice not having to worry about fuel. You know right where that's at. So yeah, if you know where like the Windmere Brewery is, and like the White Eagle Tavern or whatever is right there and all that, we're actually right across the street from that. We're on an interstate. In between the Max line and the train, or a black building, like the building next to us has a bunch of art on it, and our building is right next to that. It's all black. Kind of a cool looking black color. The paint that's on our building is like anti-graffiti paint. It like doesn't stick. You can clean it off really easy apparently or something. So we almost never get any kind of graffiti on our building. Just homeless like to sleep behind our building. Hell yeah. Come on, go, baby, go. You could do it. It's a pretty big chunk of ground opened up already. I'll definitely work on more of it like off stream too. Getting this all set up because I won't be around tomorrow because I'll be hopefully over there hanging out with Splitting 2 and his whole group over there on his mine, running truck, learning the ropes over there. Hopefully. That's the plan. I'm gonna get over there in the old waiting list if there's a wait, you know, and just hang out. But it'd be fun just to like take a break, not streaming, just chilling and participating, you know. So I won't be streaming none of that. Just gonna be part of the crew over there. It's the plan. You know, once I get like more familiar with everybody over there and how they do stuff, I'll see about streaming alongside, you know. But I want to like go over somebody else's stream type of thing. So I just like participating and being a part of the group, you know. It's kind of fun meeting some new folks, getting some new people over here on this side too from all of it. So it's fun, you know. So that level right there is pretty good level. Let's see how the other, as soon as I shave that down up there, then it'll be not so level anymore. But that's almost what we're looking for height wise. But to get all of it down, because here pretty soon I think what I'll do is go up on the next part, right, and start working that next bench. That way I get that one flat. It'll probably be a process of that, right? Going up, getting part of that upper go, and then kind of just working them all down together, making them the right depth, right? That way the bucket can reach down good and dig, and trucks can roll through. You said you hate that area, but you know right where that's at. My tweaker sister's homeless on Overlook. Oh, she's over by Overlook, huh? I pass by Overlook every day. Yeah, if you go up interstate right there, a little bit past Overlook is right where I live. Yeah, a lot of tweaker-ish type of stuff going on right there, huh? Yeah, it sucks that that's affecting so many people. Sucks that it's affecting your family, you know? Apparently it's a pretty easy drug to get stuck on there. Just tearing everybody up. See, I'm gonna just get this last little bit right here kind of graded down right here where I'm digging right now, and then I'm gonna go up on top, I think, and do some digging up above this. Dig, baby, dig. It's just pushing so much dirt now. We're kind of going back uphill again. All right, you can do it. All right, so there's that for now. Let me actually jump out and shovel some of this a little bit. That way we're not bouncing this dozer all the way out of here, you know? A little bouncy is fine, but let's just go ahead and kind of work our ground just a little bit here. Sure does help a lot, right? Probably this whole edge, right? I'll come back there and get that grass off actually, though, because we're still going deeper there anyways. Just getting some of this kind of smoothed out so we could drive over it a bit better, that's all. Much better. All right, so we're gonna try to take this up higher, up on top of there, and kind of cut out a whole nother one of these and get that kind of set. That way I know kind of where to set this one, and then we'll have to go up above again and kind of work back into it again. I'm just kind of wondering if I could just cut into this maybe and make like a little rampy ramp up here. Hell yeah. So I just gotta go up far enough up here to start cutting this next one in. This would be fun, right? Just plowing through the forest. said drugs tore your whole family apart. Your brother went to prison. My sister's brain is fried. And I have no contact with anyone in my family. Damn, that does suck, dude. Alright, so where are we at here? Go up here so far, go too far up, right? Alright, so that one's there. I think we probably want to be about maybe right in here-ish. And what are we on? Pay Mountain here? Let's just like a bunch of pay there. I'm also trying to keep this line lined up with my other line, sorta, down there. I'll do a cut through and I'll fly over with the drone and see how this looks over here. Damn, it goes steep right here though, huh? Phew. Start working some of this back here. I might this will be interesting, right? Moving all this dirt back, the way it slopes up so fast here. Hell yeah, we're getting through it though. It's gonna be dope. And then once I have all this land opened up and stuff's like rolling and we got good good pace, I wouldn't mind having some help, some people coming in here and jumping on this one. All good, nothing can be done about it. Yeah, for sure. It's just unfortunate though, you know. It's just affecting so many people today. Oh yeah, good push, good push. And hopefully this is wide enough too for from this edge to that edge down there to get the big rock truck up in here. Oh, I'm starting to go down in the cave here, right? Don't need that yet. Trying to fill that back in a little bit there. Trying to shave it down, but not go in the cave there. I might have to move some more dirt back in that one. If I just dig out this a little bit more right here, I could push that dirt into that. Maybe I might just push the dirt from here over there. That's what she said. I mean, I missed that. What I say that she said. Not trying to go too deep. You like it slick? Heck yeah, you would. Are you out of here, Velcro? Well, thanks for hanging out, buddy. I'm sure I'll see you around tomorrow. Yeah, Velcro's gonna be over there digging with all of us, or moving truck, whatever we're doing over there. Over there on Split in Two's server, or on his side with his crew. That's where Split in Two comes from, is over there with all them. I was like, hey, what the hell happened up here? But this is kind of where I started, right? Now there's so much dirt to move down right here. Oh, good push, yeah. That's funny. All right, now we're getting down to a good level here. It's like we're hitting some type of rock, gravel, or coal, whatever that is there. Start carving some of this down, see kind of what we're looking at here. What do you say? Man, those chicks were hot. What? What you talking about, Timbo? Oh, salt and pepper? Oh, push it real good? Is that what you're talking about? He said, where are their hot chicks? Oh, wrong chat. Only hot chicks these guys are getting it from Popeyes, right? Some of that fried chicken. All right, now we're getting some of this moved back. That's good. And I gotta start moving back the other side now too. I'll move back a little bit more, then we'll do like a little drone flyover and kind of see how we're looking. You can see that was the shelf down there that we were making. Now we're up here on this one. Just see about turning around here. Sean, are you on your OnlyFans again? And you know he is. So now that we're down here to this level, this is about the level that we want to be at, I think, right? This stuff just kind of hard to dig through that. It's like Velcro was talking about, the grass is kind of a hard layer to rip through. Once you're down past that, it's not too bad. That's right where I came up. Hell yeah, just all kinds of pay in here though, which is nice, right? Get all this moved down flat, and then we'll know how deep to make the next cut, or the one below us, right? And then we'll kind of know sort of how to make the one above it, right? This is our first official, like, real big boy opening operation here. Setting up the bench mining, shelf mining, whatever you call it. Damn, you got me. The swarm at onlyfans.com. You guys are funny. Yeah, we're gonna have to move so much dirt on this side of this hill. I guess when it goes, we're gonna have to be like that far down, I think, to get all that. That's the level that we want right there. Crazy. I guess where it goes up not so steep is probably best, right? Just gradually steep. This is the way we're going right now. Oh, come on, don't do that to me. Come on, don't get me stuck down in here and start digging up my ground. I'm kind of stupid. Come on, get me out of here. I just hit like a weird little bump there. I was stuck on that little bit. You'll definitely have to take quite a bit of moving the earth around on this one. You tried dressing like a hot chick, but your beard gave it away every time. Dye it pink. It's a good idea. It's a pretty good looking level. Well, no, we're going up still a little bit. We'll have to look at it again as we go. Because I think like right... No, we'll have to be lower because of that whole spot there, huh? Hey, what's up, Doc Steele? Welcome, buddy. That's funny, right? You said I do live real close to Portland where the guys think they're hot chicks and wear skirts. Oh no, I know. It's getting pretty bad around here, huh? Was that you I saw, Sean? Was that you wearing that skirt? Like a little skirt, some Some big old boots and some freaking hairy legs. Was that you? Looking all fine. Poor Ray. Yeah, so the level that we're trying to get to is like this. Still kind of bad spot. But yeah, about this level here. That's what we want right here. Yeah, if we can maintain like that level right there all the way across, I think that'll get us pretty damn close to where we actually need to be for that bottom. Maybe I'm going back up a little bit right there. No, I did it. Left a speed bump right there. All right, we're just gonna leave that there for a sec. Let's jump into, nope, not that one. Let's jump into our drone. And let's go ahead and fly up and kind of look at what we've done so far here. All right, so that's our first little bench that I'm trying to work on here. Which that will get dug out another, doesn't look too bad. Let's go up a little higher here and look kind of down on it. Because as I'm digging, I'll keep looking, I'll straighten it back from like, from here all the way across. I'll get that straighter. And the width of that's pretty good. And yeah, about the width of where I started digging up here is where we got to go for our next one. And it does start to get pretty steep going up this way, so we'll see. Maybe I want to go the other. I don't know. This whole map is pretty steep there, right? Because going that way is down. I don't want to go down. I want to go into the mountain. So where I'm cutting is fine. It's just a lot of material to move. But look, there's so much pay. That whole area I'm opening up. This is like pay mountain right here. So we'll just keep on kind of opening up and working back into the. We'll just have tiers going all the way up. Crazy though, huh? This is gonna be freaking wild. Tim's beard doubles as a high-speed shock absorber. the old cock. What is that? Cock lollipop? Cocksucker? Is that what you meant to say? That's funny. Yeah, we're just gonna keep working this all the way back. We did actually move quite a bit of ground right there, huh? With that new dozer. But we got to go another, oh man, 20 feet deep or something on that front ledge. Get all that opened up there. We'll work that one back, get that all going, and then kind of keep working that, because this next little spot right here, not sure how fast this thing goes, but this next spot right here is kind of like this little mountain. Still getting used to these controls here on this thing too. It's kind of fun though. But this, see how it goes up, this whole little mountain deal. Like once we go past this, it's not too bad, but this is a lot of material to move right here in this spot. It goes up so tall, then back out again. So we got a couple spots of that, but once we're like able to go wider too, we'll be able to take a big cut out, you know. But it's a lot going on here. But we'll widen out our whole area too, and we'll keep working around kind of like we're doing. And we'll be able to run the big trucks down here on our wash plant and do all that. Jessica, you're out of here? Yeah, I'm also out of here. I think I'm going to end this right here tonight. Lots to go. I will be back Thursday. check out Split in Two Gaming tomorrow. So I should be over there with the whole crew over there helping move some dirt. But it's going to be our new operation setup here. We'll just keep on cutting into that, moving. We have to move that whole area there. We'll keep on widening out and pretty much make steps all the way up the mountain here eventually. And we'll be moving some real good pay. But yeah, we got our dozer. Everything's set up pretty well. I'll just keep on plugging away at this, and we'll see what we can get. But I appreciate you guys for all being here. Anybody new, consider subscribing. We're almost to 4K subscribers. Less than 100 subscribers to go to get to 4K, which is awesome. I couldn't do it without you guys. And if you're enjoying the content, smash that like button, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Thanks a lot, everybody. Peace out.